Tonight, we continue our series of salutes to our men and women in blue. Today, I had the honor of serving as MC for the Law Enforcement Officer Award Ceremony. It was held at PGA National in Palm Beach Gardens. This is an annual tribute to the men and women who quietly wake up every single day, day in and day out, protecting and serving all of us in our communities. Tonight, the task force or unit honoree, the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Bomb Squad.
And then, we ignited via the electric matches. We ignited the gasoline inside remotely.
Sitting down with the Palm Beach County Bomb Squad.
It was called in anonymously.
Detective Alan Smith shows us video never shared publicly before. His team recreated a dangerous scenario.
Should really get a time.
Oh,
there you go.
Wow.
So you see, there's practically nothing left. That propane tank, which is all solid metal, is completely gone.
And then everything around it.
Everything else is blown away.
This from a case that never made headlines.
Oh, there you go.
A call came in to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. It was a tip from a visitor at a local nature preserve.
And they found what they thought were components to build bombs, and it turns out they were right.
Smith and his team scrambled to the scene with a myriad of tools, the latest bomb-seeking technology, and found all of the evidence.
The suspect had essentially a bomb-making lab set up out deep in the woods in the Lantana Scrub Natural Area. We were able, through tracking down some things that were recovered at the scene and doing some good old-fashioned police work, track down some investigative leads to identify the suspect. And then eventually we were able to identify him, and he was arrested for the crime.
So this is an airtight system.
Bomb Squad Commander Lieutenant William Gale gave us a glimpse of the training that goes on in his unit.
And through a series of valves here, we cover all the municipalities in Palm Beach County. We assist our partners in Broward County and Miami-Dade County, Martin County.
And this is basically the way you want to drive it. Everything tucked in. Kind of boring.
It's daily, meticulous, synchronized, slow and steady practice.
We can utilize a robot, go down, pick up those items so that we don't have to.
That practice goes on every day behind the scenes in the Bomb Squad compound, and this task force, one of the busiest in the country.
We do a hazardous materials sweep, looking for any hazards, not just explosives. It could be an incendiary device or maybe even some type of booby trap or chemical device. But we work hand in hand with our K-9 division and the Secret Service on most of the dignitary protection details. So we're checking venues that they're speaking in, vehicles that they're traveling in, and just sometimes up to the route being cleared if it's a president.
Lieutenant Gale says his unit is on call 24/7.
It's designed to put explosive devices in there and detonate them safely.
So this particular model has the capability to extract the chemical or biological scent or odor or gas.
Members of PBSO Bomb Squad are all cross-trained, most of them divers, and for good reason.
Think about if there's a device or something hazardous in the water, not many people are going to want to go get it, so that becomes one of our jobs as well.
This team quietly deploying, answering call after call. They are tight and tough and stand ready to protect and serve whenever your call for help comes in.
I've been in the squad almost 20 years, and I've held every position within the squad, from detective, trainer, sergeant, now lieutenant, and I can say with confidence that this is the best group of guys that we've ever had in the squad, to my knowledge and my tenure here.
Makes you feel really safe, doesn't it?
Yes. Glad that they have the bravery and the expertise to do that.
Yeah, they are tough, and they're incredibly humble as well. They have a huge heart, I found. For instance, every year they build this little device, right? You might think it looks like a suspicious something, right? It's an Easter egg, actually, and they make them with alarms. So the visually impaired in our community can participate in Easter egg hunts.
Love that.
They say they love that too.
It's got to be rewarding for
Yeah,
them.
it really
Certainly
is.
a change of pace. But in talking to them of all the things you talked about, they said there was one single message that they wanted you to get across tonight.
Yes, they said, please call them. If you stumble on anything, cleaning out your family's old drawers, you think it might be a suspicious device, you know, anything, a suspicious substance, call them. Don't carry it to a substation. They say that has happened, and they've had to clear out entire blocks, the substation, entire blocks.
Wow.
Just call them. They want to hear from you. They'd
They'll
rather
come to you. Don't bring it
check
to them.
things out, create, you know, make sure it's
Yeah.
safe, and then, you know, get the community returned to normal.
Yes, very quickly. Wow.
Exactly.
Grateful for your story and all the work that they do.